There you go.
There we go. Good to go. Okay.
All right, we're live.
We're live.
There you go.
I got it.
Nicely done, Jason. Hey guys, welcome to another Tuesday Q&A time with Jason Merrill and me, Corey Ashton. We're from WebTegrity here in San Antonio, Texas, and today we are super crazy excited to have at least one. Oh, there's a couple actually happening. Hey guys, I'm waving at you. I know you can't see me. We've got the ThemePunch team Skyping in with us for this particular 30 minutes. Y'all, you have the accessibility to ask your Revolution slider or Essential Grid questions directly to the team guilty for making these amazing plugins. So please be sure to send us any questions that you have out on Twitter, any questions that you might have on Periscope, send us those, and then of course on our YouTube channel you can chime in on live chat. But for now, we have such a crazy amount of questions already on our YouTube channel that we're going to get the party started. ThemePunch guys, will y'all introduce yourselves just quickly and say who's in the house over there?
Okay, they want us to introduce ourselves, so...
Yeah, hello, this is Christian, front-end developer from ThemePunch. And I'm Moritz, I'm the designer of ThemePunch. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys.
And my name is Jason, and I am basically in charge of support.
Awesome.
The best.
How does this work?
Well, we always get a lot of questions for you guys. I guess we'll start with what was y'all's inspiration for y'all's products? Were y'all developers or website designers before you started this, and you saw a problem and you just decided to fix that problem yourselves, or what's your background?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to ask you to ask this question again because I'm the only one who can hear you. So
okay.
Let me just unplug this, and we'll see if it works.
This is fine. They can hear.
I want them to be able to see them for a second, though.
Oh, this is them. Everybody say hi to ThemePunch.
There you go. There's the ThemePunch guys. There you go. Okay, so Jason's going to ask that question again.
So I just wanted to know, what's y'all's background? Y'all have some outstanding projects that solve a lot of problems for people, and I wanted to know, were you guys website designers and developers before you decided to create this plugin, and you saw the problem and decided to solve it yourselves? Or what's your background, and how did you come up with the solutions that you guys have?
They're all looking at each other going, you answer, you do it, who's doing what?
Who's to blame?
I just give you like the short story of ThemePunch. I started off as Damojo on Envato back in the days of Flash10, and started with Flash templates and stuff like this. And later I moved on to HTML and WordPress. And actually Christian, he, together with another developer of us, he started with a different account, and at some point we just got together, formed ThemePunch, and Slider Revolution was like the third or fourth plugin we created.
Yes, we started with a small slider only for jQuery. Then we made the first step in WordPress. We really enjoyed the first work in WordPress, and we decided to make some nice product which would help us to increase the sales on our teams. Actually, it was a product for our first team.
The basic idea was we want to make WordPress themes, and we need a good slider plugin for it. So we kind of started with Slider Revolution, and it just kept growing and growing. And all of a sudden, it was a widely used plugin.
It was funny because the first version, it was something like I done it in 2 days or 1 day.
Oh, wow.
I showed Moritz. I said, "Look, this is what I could do. Do you think we can use it?" And he said, "Okay, I'm gonna make a good design for it. Wait a sec." And then a few days later, he came up with an amazing design, and we just started to yeah, well, it was a game for us. And then we just developed it always further and further, and it was listening for the people, all our customers. They had lots of very cool ideas and lots of input. This is what we really love. They have contact with our customers. So getting all the new ideas, and we try to put everything in it which is important.
That's incredible. Well, we're certainly fans of all that you guys do. You certainly make our lives a lot easier as we discovered your awesome products. And obviously you have fans out there that use your products every single day, and they've been chiming in on our YouTube channel. Honestly, daily. These guys, daily, we're getting questions about your incredible product and how to tweak things, change things, add things, and some things are highly intuitive, in my opinion. Other things, you know, can be a little bit more tedious to understand. But thankfully, as you kind of get in a rhythm using the slider evolution, you very quickly can do some amazing, powerful things with it that just aren't out there anywhere else to be found. So you guys are geniuses in my book.
You guys have helped developers around the world be lazy.
Let me tell you that, so I'm from the United States. I live in Tucson right now.
Okay.
And so I've been here for the past week or so, and what I find really amazing is that a lot of the things that you're talking about as far as, you know, things being easy to use and intuitive versus things being a little more tricky, there's so much discussion here involved in terms of, you know, how do we make this product best for usability, but also to have the functionality. And it's just amazing what I've seen here as far as, you know, how much thought goes into every single detail in this product. So we really are trying to, you know, not only improve usability, but give everyone almost every feature that they request. And it's tough, but even this week I think I added a whole bunch of new stuff.
So y'all have made a big transition over the past month or two with this new version of the slider revolution. What would you say was your biggest challenge? What were you trying to fix in this upcoming update? What was the biggest hurdle for you guys?
I think like one of the biggest hurdles going from version 4X to 5.0 was getting a little bit more structure into all of the new features. And our idea is always to have like the most commonly used features when you enter one of the configuration pages at first glance, and then kind of have everything unfold as you go deeper into the different levels of options. But this is a really big challenge because there's just so much customization potential, and we kind of always torn in between a balance of what do we allow the user to edit and what do we decide for them. So it's difficult, but we are getting there. You know, we're trying to improve it all the time.
Well, we definitely see those improvements taking place, and while they might frustrate some people, they amaze me. I love them, and I think that it's just one of those things that nobody necessarily likes change. We don't necessarily like having to learn a new way whenever we're in love with a product. But I think the change that you guys implemented just blew my mind. I had no idea that you can take it to that next level. And I see other sliders in the market that are hot on your heels trying, but to me, you guys were first to market. You've kind of set the tone, you've raised the bar, and you're certainly having other people in the industry chase you because of the incredible products y'all are creating.
I mean, the new 3D capabilities alone.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
We're kind of blowing us away.
I don't even understand it. Incredible. We totally nerd out on it.
You know that I'm pretty sure a Christian made that in one day.
Shut up. Whatever.
I'm not joking.
No,
This guy has just crazy skill.
we really enjoyed it. We're almost afraid to show it to clients because that means
are.
we're always going to have to do it.
Do that every time. Yeah. We're gonna save that amazing option for a couple of select high-end clients.
Absolutely. Oops.
We have someone behind the monitors, Patrick, we should also mention, because he's also a big part of the work. Do you want to come over, Patrick? Say hello, guys.
So where are you guys currently right now?
Sorry?
I think they're in. You
guys?
Everybody's in Tucson? Hello.
Hello, we have another person joining us. If you want to see the behind the scenes on our YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to check us out on Periscope, because we actually have the feed coming off of the Skype on our Periscope feed, so you can check that out and see the ThemePunch guys there.
Yeah, there's wires going everywhere.
There are wires and hands and devices hanging out everywhere. But we really have these guys kind of here on our show today, and we've got about half the show already gone. So I want to get to the questions, because we want to put y'all on the spot and have some of these amazing questions that everybody who follows our YouTube channel has been asking.
So before we get to the questions, can I ask them one more?
Go for it.
I want to give you guys a chance to say what is the next biggest hurdle for you guys. What's y'all's biggest focus moving forward to address a lot of the questions that even we've been getting on our YouTube channel?
Yeah, I think like one of the biggest problems or difficulties right now is the video management in Slider Revolution, like using YouTube videos, Vimeo and HTML5 more usable on different kinds of devices. Because actually there's a big problem with Apple devices completely neglecting the use of API functions for YouTube. For example, if you build a button that is supposed to start a YouTube video, Apple just blocks that completely. The video won't play. So we always have to construct some kind of fallback, make it intuitive, and kind of come up with a solution that works for all kinds of videos. And basically the aim is to not have it too complicated and just make it work.
We completely understand. We have the perfect example of a client that we've been working on where we integrated your video preview functionality for the Essential Grid, and we did notice that it seemed like there were some issues going on behind the scenes, and so that's great to hear that you guys understand that and are working on that. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you certainly have fans with us. We have, I think I sent to you guys the link of journeyboxmedia.com, and we'll give them a shout out. They're the ones doing all of their videos. They basically sell inspirational and faith-based videos, loops, and mini movies. It's a pretty cool, awesome, amazing, talented team in Florida. And we were just given the opportunity to launch their brand new website. And of course we use WordPress. And of course we use the Essential Grid, which is another product of these amazing developers. So if y'all don't know what the Essential Grid is, I'm going to put a link in the description box below and ask you to please go take a look at it. It's an incredible tool for you that you should know about in premium plugins for your WordPress website. But I want you just to take a look on the screen right now. We're going to go ahead and pull up JourneyBox. One of the questions that we have kind of out of the gate for the ThemePunch guys is, so one of the things we're seeing as we load the Essential Grid is, especially as we're loading the Essential Grid with video preview in them, we're seeing a little bit of a lag time, and everybody's seeing that right now on our screen as well on the YouTube channel feed. It's a little bit of a lag time to load the videos. So Jason is our developer. He can probably talk specifically to what issue we think it might be and ask if you guys know how to fix that for us.
You guys may already have a solution for me, and I just haven't found it. So what we're using JourneyBox for, JourneyBox, they're selling videos, and they wanted a really great way to present those videos in like a add to cart format. Your guys' solution for that fit perfectly. And it's very small development time, which worked great because he didn't have a huge budget. So using this, we really enjoy the way it looks, but it does take a long time to load. This guy has over 100 videos, and it feels like it's loading every product, even though it is paginated. It feels like it's loading every product, which is taking a while for things to show up. Is there a way to only have Essential Grid load the products that are on that page before it moves on?
Only items should be loaded which are visible on the current page or current filter. If you set up lazy loading and pagination together, this can be addressed in the grid settings.
Okay.
You have different. Right now, you have different possibility to choose between pagination or load more functions or lazy loading. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we advise to use load more function as best, because there we only load markups of the wrapping containers to be able to filter it. We don't really use we use a smart pagination, smart filtering here, which means even if you don't load the content, you would like to make you available the filter options for all the items, which includes the grid. This is why we decided load all wrapping markups first, and this is also which makes a bit slower the loading time. We address this in the next update. Very soon we're going to release a new version of Essential Grid, which is comparable to Slider Revolution. It's just like a big step forward.
Okay.
Where we change a lot in the core, we change a lot in the backend. It's just gonna look very similar to Slider Revolution with lots of new clever functions. And also we know this is a big handicap right now in Essential Grid, loading times, and this is we really focus on this problem right now. So in the current version, I will advise to use load more function, lazy loading as best, or a second best pagination with a lazy loading.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. We will definitely give that a try.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that's going to be a great solution for them. Thank you. Way to go. Well, I'm sure that the biggest issue that we want to address is the slider revolution. So let's get to it, y'all. We've got so many questions, and I'm going to jump over here and switch with Jason for a minute here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I get on this screen here and see where we're going to go over
So
here
that
for
tab
our
right there.
comments? All right, where do we even start? My goodness. I mean, this is just nuts.
Is it, there's a one for a menu inside of the slider.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so, yeah.
That's a little complex.
I want to go here, but I'm afraid to click on that because I think it's going to start the video. But let me see if I can
Just
kill
hit
the
the
video
pause button.
first.
There you go.
All right, so on our, yeah, goodness. Where do we even begin? Typically we have, okay, so wondering how many slider plugins you can have. That's not necessarily something with that. I think one of the questions that I had recently was how do you add an image that is clickable on itself. Somebody said that they weren't able to find how to actually make the image itself clickable any longer in the new version. So I think that is just a matter of a different user interface for them. But can y'all address kind of how to do that, how to go into the Rev Slider and make an image inside your slideshow actually clickable?
Yeah, so I guess it depends on whether they want the entire slide to be clickable or if they want an image layer inside the slide clickable. The entire slide, that's basically you're just adding the hyperlink to the whole thing. And you can behind the layers or in front of the layers. And then if it's an image layer, just like any other layer, you apply what's called an action to it, which is new in version 5.0. And inside the actions interface, there's just all kinds of different things that you can do. And just regular hyperlinking, I think, is the first option. So actions is one of the tabs that will be visible in the editor that you see when you select a layer.
Fantastic. All right, and for those of you that are catching this right now and kind of catching up with us here on YouTube, I'll go ahead and create an actual video tutorial that talks more specifically with video behind exactly what he just shared. So I'll show you how to go in and set the entire slide itself to be one clickable option or an individual layer to have an option to click on it. So that'll be the next slide the next video I do, probably even tomorrow for WordPress Wednesday. So be sure to stay tuned and subscribe to our channel so you get access to that.
Well, another
Send you documentation links for that as well.
Absolutely. So these guys, that's one of the other things that I really appreciate about developers that care about the customers that are using their products is when a development team decides to really just kind of go far and above with documentation. These guys have done that for you. So you have a really incredible, outstanding library of kind of walk-through, step-by-step options for the entire slider revolution.
something I also saw with the slider revolution is that you guys are kind of have a vision that's beyond sliders. I saw some social integration that you guys were experimenting with. What's your plans for that?
You mean like just with the social integration, or taking it beyond and not making it?
So let's do the grander question. Taking it beyond slider. When does it become more than just a slider? What's y'all's plans for it?
We also have like some preview examples that kind of serve as a whole website, which is basically aimed at very, very small presentation websites where you have like the whole interaction with the menu and different pages and different types of content just with slider revolution in like a full screen slider.
Wow.
And we kind of want to build up on that and like add even more functionality, add even more ideas to that, and also improve the SEO aspect of it. Yeah.
So
I think this is where actions come into play, because they really took slider revolution to another level, where before you could sort of click something and change a slide, but now you can click something and almost do anything imaginable inside the slider with the different available actions. So, you know, show, hide other layers, have a burger menu that just is totally, you know, interactive and
True.
looks like a fully functional website, even though it's really just a slider.
And we kind of want to add more elements that are commonly used on websites, and you can just add them out of the box. So you have like in the future possibly a menu function where you can just add a WordPress menu directly to the slider,
Wow.
or maybe you have like certain predefined elements or animations that you just drop in there, and you can customize them a bit if you want to, but they are like ready to go out of the box.
That's incredible,
So-
you guys. I actually did have somebody on our YouTube channel ask us that question, if there's a way to put a custom menu inside of a Rev Slider. And I've also had people ask me, is there a way to put a singular category of posts to display in a Rev Slider? So do you currently have that option available, where if we go to select posts to display as a slideshow, do we have the functionality right now to select a certain category?
Yeah, absolutely. I think all post-based sliders are based on either categories or tags. So, you know, it can be just one category or a combination of categories, or a combination of categories and tags. And that's really required, right, for a post-based slider.
Yeah.
And then of course it could be custom post type as well.
We added a few new feature here, like previous next post based on the current open post. So you can make dynamic sliders based on the current page you loaded.
Awesome.
So we really wanna push a lot of function here. So we are really open for all suggestions and requests and needs, because you guys out there, you have lots of ideas based on the request on your customers. And if you just bring us all the inputs, then we are definitely going to put them in the next versions.
Fantastic. Well, speaking of that, what's the best way for our audience today to connect with y'all? Is it on Twitter? Is it over in your support forums? How do you want people staying up to date with what all you crazy guys are doing?
Oh, actually, we have lots of different channels here open.
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do is you could contact us through our support center, and I can share that link with you as well. Every suggestion that comes in goes right to the top and is reviewed by these guys, and then possibly discussed by everyone. And you know, a lot of things pretty much get added, I would say, almost.
It's quite funny because we usually have a list of 130 elements requests. And we always think that we gonna finish one day.
We just keep adding to this huge list.
Yeah.
Well, if I could,
The thing is just prioritizing. Like new stuff gets added, and if there's one thing that is really cool, and we feel like it one day, we just do that and include it in an update. This is how it works. But it's
That's
always
awesome.
Good stuff.
new things.
If I could throw one thing into the mix, I saw you guys were working on Instagram integration, and not just Instagram, a lot of different social media outlets. But Instagram in particular has been really big with businesses that we've been working with lately. We've almost ditched gallery plugins entirely
Completely.
and have opted for Instagram integrations with websites, because now clients no longer need to log on to their site.
That's right.
they can just take a picture in the field. A great example is we did a website for a fishing tour guide. And he's never going to take his laptop out on a boat, but he has his phone and he'll take pictures, and he wanted it to show up on his website. So seeing that you guys are integrating stuff like that is really exciting for me, because that's one less plugin that I need to deal with.
Absolutely.
And I know you guys are going to handle that really great. When can we expect that to happen?
We have it online actually. The latest version, you can already handle this.
Oh, you have the...
Instagram.
I haven't used it for Instagram yet.
We've got to use it for Instagram.
Maybe just come over there.
Just one thing, I think we have already one example for Instagram. Are you talking about a specific feature? Because right now it's possible to load an Instagram feed and show the media from the feed, including videos, and also get like the content of the image descriptions, get like the link to the image, and get like all this metadata from Instagram. It's already possible.
That's us. See, I'm
already done.
I'm so far behind.
Are you guys doing a specific hashtag? So if we were to be doing an event, can we be resourcing things off of a specific hashtag?
Sorry, didn't get that one.
One sec. I want to pull up all of the different options here.
Yeah, let's I'll take a look at them too. Tell me where to go online so we can pull that up on the big screen here too.
Page layout. One sec. Content source, okay. And we go to Instagram. Okay. I'm going to, let's see, message?
Yeah.
Show I am? Okay.
And you have to see this page or stay on this page. No.
WordPress Instagram gallery. I see it on y'all's on your website, your examples that you have here.
Okay, so that link I just sent you, if you scroll to the bottom and you click on Instagram, you can see the options.
Look on Skype there.
And right now, it's basically just an Instagram user ID. So
Okay.
we don't have the option for specific hashtags, but I think that's a great idea, and we could definitely add it.
Definitely, yeah. It's coming.
It's
It
really
comes
good.
on the top
Coming
of the
soon. Okay, coming soon.
We're gonna
Awesome.
throw that in there with the 130 other
Yeah,
items.
exactly. So, you guys, which other social media do you currently have accessibility to display right now?
Pretty much all the major ones.
Yeah.
It's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Vimeo, Flickr. We recently added WooCommerce. We didn't ship that with 5.0, but we added this in 5.05, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, something
Something like that. So we got WooCommerce going, which is also being improved constantly now. We're adding more features because once you dig into one social media stream type or like something like WooCommerce, there's just so many options that you can include, like for specific product display, like special offer products and special prices, shipping quantities, and it just gets out of hand really quick. So we have to do it step by step. So please bear with us there.
No, this is great.
It's incredible.
I knew this was coming. I didn't know it was already out there. You can expect me to be using this a lot more often.
Absolutely. Well, you guys, we're just about out of time. I can't believe that you were so generous with your time to say yes to getting on Skype with us for us this morning. Thank you so much, and I hope we can do this again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out some more social media alerts asking people to just kind of send in their questions, and I will wrangle in about 12 questions. We'll do a dozen and see if we can get y'all just kind of again on Skype, and we'll hopefully make sure that everything's running smoothly with Skype, and hopefully be able to even get the feed out where our audience can see y'all's beautiful faces. All right? Thank you so much, ThemePunch. We appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. For those of you on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and put all of their contact information in the description box below. These guys are here for you. As you heard them say, they want to help. So if you have suggestions or great ideas on how you would like to see the Revolution slider improved upon, or perhaps even just some new feature out there, they want to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. So
soon enough they're going to have to stop calling it the slider.
It's true.
revolution.
I know. They're going to have to
And
rename this thing.
It's just going to be the revolution.
The revolution. Oh, look out. I like it. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll see you next Tuesday,
All right.
11 a.m. Central. Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.